Well, it's late in the evening, but I wanted to get this video out because the day was so full, and I'm just going to keep the camera focused right here. I took the liberty to phone one of the businesses, the bigger stores in Winkler today, to get some facts on what's going on with the Winkler Police, video footage, tickets being delivered to homes, and such things, because I was contacted by an individual earlier this week who said he got a ticket for shopping at a local store. He was not approached while he was there, but the ticket was delivered to his house a few days later. So I want to make sure that we're connecting the dots correctly. And so I took the opportunity to phone the owner of the business, who I know quite well, and I asked him, what's going on in your store? Here's the story, so we get it right and don't focus it on the store owner or the store itself. The Manitoba Justice is approaching the stores and coming in, and they were in the store last week, and they were taking pictures of people, following them to their car, taking pictures of the cars, and then in a shabby way of investigation, think of it, you've got a video of a person and a car that he traveled to the store in, and based on that, they've connected the dots and are delivering tickets. They are utilizing the Winkler Police Service to do their dirty business. This is a provincial issue, and if you talk to the Martin, he's going to tell you, well, the police are under the jurisdiction of the province. But you know and I know that every mayor, including this one, has a lot of influence on what the Winkler Police Service will do. So he is just passing the buck again to get out from under the pressure. So what's happening here is, if you walk into a store and the provincial COVID cops are in that store, they may not approach you, but they're taking pictures of everybody, trying to catch more people by just taking pictures and then utilizing the database of the motor vehicle registry to connect the dots. But you know and I know that a car owned by somebody and driven by another does not make the owner responsibility for that. But perhaps they can, maybe on the basis of how photo radar works. The bottom line is, this is what we have been relegated to. We are living in this great city that our mayor will tell us is the best city, where everybody's welcome, everybody is heard, all viewpoints, there's a lot of acceptance, a lot of love. Let's get back to grace, let's get back to kindness, all that stuff. And we are allowing the provincial government to come in and interfere with our lifestyle in Winkler. The people of Winkler are resolved. They are not moving. I encourage every one of you to stand your ground. Do not give in to these mandates. Do not give in to the pressure. You will ride some heat. I've received tickets. You'll receive tickets. But this government is out of line, and we intend to bring them to justice. It's happening. I have joined a group that many of you know of, and we intend to be very vocal in Winkler, helping to serve out notices of liabilities. But this is what's happening. So don't get too hard on whether you're shopping at Canadian Tire and you get a ticket, or Walmart or Superstore or anywhere else. But you should be addressing this concern to Cameron Friesen, who just has his office down the road in Morden. He is the Minister of Justice. He is the one who oversees all of this nonsense. And you can tell that this MLA, he's done. Come next election, that man will be wiped off the face of the electorate, because he needs to be punished for bad behavior. This is the kind of stuff that tears a community apart. It is tearing our community apart. And the Winkler Mayor, the Martin, is overseeing it. I told him in no uncertain words, this is happening on your watch, sir. This is happening on the watch of Chief Hunt, the police chief of this wonderful city, where we want to get back to kindness, grace, all that stuff. But we're not interested in freedom of expression, freedom to worship, freedom to gather, freedom to exercise your constitutional rights, which you have no doubtedly seen our Prime Minister admittedly trampling on. We do not have any leadership. It is so sad, but I intend to be as involved as I can. I encourage you to. There's going to be a place where you will be involved, and you need to be involved. We need to oppose this evil. which is destroying our communities. But please don't be hard on the employees of the store. The Justice Department is overstepping everything, walking in, capturing pictures of people, then processing them through the motor vehicle department, and utilizing the Winkler Police Service as a courier to deliver you these multi-$100 tickets. Tell me how that's going to go over well. Tell me how these police officers who know in their hearts, I believe in their hearts, their code of conduct would tell them this is wrong. They're doing it. Because our police chief will not stand up for the city, and our mayor will not stand up for the city. So that's the facts, Jack. I apologize for the one view here, but maybe the fireplace is better than the visual otherwise. But I want to give you the facts. This is what I've done to try to make sure we are connecting the dots properly. Phone Cameron Friesen. Tell him how you're disgusted with what the Justice Department is doing. That is his administration. That is his ministerial. Phone the mayor. Tell him to start standing up for Winkler. Phone the police chief and tell him what you think of the fact that we are utilizing the most expensive resource that Winkler has to do the bidding of the evil empire. There is no constable, I believe, that is earning less than $60,000 a year, and we have 19 of them in Winkler, just so you know. And the police chief earns exceedingly more than that, and they are spending their time doing this nonsense. We need to stop it. We need to get vocal, and we need to do what we can until the right solution comes up. But don't sit back and be idle. Do what I said. Phone Cameron Friesen. Phone the mayor, email the mayor, and email and phone the police chief and tell them you're not impressed. This is not a way to build community. Let's stand together as community. Stand your ground. Honor your convictions. Do not be persuaded by what this out-of-control government and unelected official in Rusin is trying to get you to do. We can stand together and we can beat this. Every one of you, have a great night. Feel free to contact me. There are resources available that we can utilize, but we can stand together.